Prodigal Steve returns to Stardew Valley. How's it going, everybody? Last episode, it looks like we went to the mine. We have a lot of stuff in our inventory that I would not expect to be there normally. What did we do last episode? Well, we got some mail this episode. Alright, sure. Thanks, George. Oh, look at all these potatoes. This is so many potatoes. We got cauliflower as well. We got parsnips over there. I didn't plant this because we're too close to the end of the season, right? And I also did not let our animals inside. Okay. What else? Oh, we have a couple of iridium bars. This is exciting. We also have some artisan goods over here. So let's do a little bit of inventory management first, shall we? Let's put some of this stuff away. First things first. We'll keep that. Nope, sap does not go in there. Bombs can go. We have one piece of iridium ore. That glow ring can actually just get sold. Alright, what about in here? We actually just need to grab a red mushroom out of the chest now, and we can make another life elixir. So let's go ahead and do that now. Beautiful. So this, that can all go in there. I recognize the sap doesn't belong in there, but I wanted to put it in, so I got it out of the way so we could get all of our tools in the correct order. Life elixir can go in there. Okay. Inventory's in a little bit better position now. Alright, guess I'm gonna have to go down to the other path. Oh, and all of our wine is basically done. I know we need to do our animals and our crops, like, take care of them, but I might as well run through all this real quick first. We need so many more tappers. We have so much oak resin. We can make so many kegs. But we need wood for that, which is going to involve, of course, chopping down a bunch of trees. So maybe we'll get around to doing that this episode. Let's snag this wine. It's Thursday, which means we can go see Pierre today. Alright, that's 10. Might as well just do 10 blueberry wine. One of our ducks just quacked at us. Alright. Let's do the crops now. Let's harvest our crops. We'll get around to the animals. They're not going anywhere. They're already outside. They're eating. They're in a pretty good spot. They're happy with their day, I would imagine. Probably not thrilled that they slept with the doors open, but it's spring, so it shouldn't have gotten, like, too unpleasant temperature-wise in there. It's not like this is a RimWorld where, thermodynamics are a major consideration. Not that it's me slighting Stardew Valley, because I do quite love this game. But it's just a convenient comparison since I've been playing a lot of RimWorld lately. I wish I still had time to stream, and that way I could stream some more RimWorld. Because I've learned a ton since the first, like, inaugural RimWorld stream. But that is... We'll get back to that at a later date, I imagine. We'll get back to streaming. For now, we're almost done harvesting. And I'm not just gonna dump all this stuff at Pierre's right off the bat. I'm gonna wait a minute. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one we've already seen. Where are the rest of my birds? Oh, I saw some rustling over here. There you are. Grotto looks fine. Is one of them inside? No. We're just gonna turn all of these eggs into mayo. real quick. No reason not to. We will also be making more iridium sprinklers today. I have no doubts about that. I've already talked to you. There you are. Okay. We've seen all of our animals now. This is fantastic. Now we do need to milk our cows, though. Snag this cheese. Snag this. Put those down there. We will be visiting Pierre at some point, but I want to see how many seeds we have first. Because we're going to want to use the crops that just came in to make as many seeds for next spring as possible. No, do not drink the milk. Just turn it into cheese, please. Okay. Anything else we could do on Thursdays? I do not think so. So let's go take a look first at our seed situation. Then we'll decide what, if anything, we want to sell. I also just heard something finished production. Perhaps it was this pine tar. Guess I'll have to go check the wine and the bee houses as well, but... Alright. What do we have? Fall. We only have 33 strawberry seeds, so we're going to be making more of those. We can make more corn, but we don't have corn right now. We have plenty of bean starters, so we don't need those. I actually don't care about that at all. Cauliflower, we have 77. That's probably enough. Potatoes, 150 is almost definitely enough. Kale, 23. All right, well, I think we turn... We have almost no parsnip seeds, so I think maybe we just turn all the parsnips into seeds. Yeah. This seems fine. So let's actually do some strawberries here real quick. Then we'll hit the greenhouse. Just to check this out, and then we'll also... What do we have? We have some corn. Blueberry. Oh, I did check our apples and pomegranates yesterday. That's exciting. Okay. It's been like a week since I recorded last. Well, last recorded Stardew Valley. I recorded like 2 episodes of Darkest Dungeon this morning. Oh, right. We have this tree farm thing down here. Oh, there's more pine tar. Okay. Might as well go grab that. All right, before we head to Pierre's... Actually, no. Let's go do our shopping. I guess that butterfly is what I saw that I thought was another Artisan Good bubble. Oh, hey, we also have honey. Yeah, let's water our tulips as well. But then we'll go to excuse me. We'll go to Pierre's. We'll get our goods taken to market, so to speak, and then we will come back and do some more farm stuff. We have a ton of money as well. 80 grand. It's great. Puts us in a fantastic position. We don't have any quests that immediately need to be handled. What about the calendar? Anybody's birthday today? Please. No, but Pierre's birthday is tomorrow, and then Emily's birthday is on Saturday. So that'll be next episode. A copper bar. Abigail wants a copper bar. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, get takeout from the saloon then. But let me pass through you. Thank you. Alright. Pierre. I need the corn. I don't need the blueberries, although I should turn them into wine. I'm just a little lazy right now. So you can have them. 3,600, so a blueberry wine is 360 when sold to Pierre. Oh, it's right there. Right, it's only one variety of wine. whatever. You can have those. This is fine. Is there anything I want from you? I don't think so. Maybe another sapling, since we have... I mean, we made 15,000 gold today. You're gonna try and sell my potatoes back to me. Alright, that's gonna work. Do I want cherry? Or orange? I think we get oranges. Not for any particular reason other than I like oranges more than cherries in real life. So, decision made. Alright, let's head back to our farm and get that copper bar and then try and find Abigail. Wherever she's at. If we can't find her today, we know for sure she's going to be at the tavern tomorrow. So it's not the end of the world. It feels so weird having so much of our farm empty now. But while we're here, we'll put this corn as a seed, or turn this corn into seeds rather. That can go there. Oh, we can make 5 kegs. Okay. Well, that's fantastic. I guess we should start working on that, but I want to make the iridium sprinklers before we do anything. Just because they're going to be substantially more relevant here in a few days when we transition into summer. So that's going to be relatively important to handle. Not necessarily right now, but I do want to get it done. Might as well just keep making strawberry seeds, I guess. Actually being able to plant strawberries next spring is going to be immensely helpful. So those can go in here. We have 125 blueberry seeds. That's probably all the blueberry seeds we need, right? I would imagine so. Alright, well we need... Do we need gold bars? Yeah. Let's take some gold bars. We'll go grab the battery packs, which we have a ton of. Yeah. 19 battery packs still. Make our iridium sprinklers. The beginning of summer is going to be a long day. 2, 3, 4... Plop you down right there. Beautiful. And right there. Fantastic. Alright, so we only need 3 more iridium sprinklers, and we can buy 1 of them tomorrow. So that's like tremendous news that I hadn't even considered until just now. Alright, let's go plant this orange sapling. What are you doing, dog? Just sitting? That's alright. You can just sit if you want. Okay. See, so it should be 1, 2, then here, and then it'd be 1, 2. Yeah. So you can go right there. Beautiful. And in a month or so, we'll have oranges. Now, the rest of the day, I believe, we devote to chopping down some of these trees. And then making some kegs. How much? Alright, well, we need 5 copper and iron bars. Oh, I'm so glad that I said copper bars. We need to go find Abigail. Okay, well, we have enough copper bars, but we need some iron. We might as well just make... all of them. Right? Like, there's no reason not to. Okay. Let's go hunt down Abigail real quick. Hunt her down. As if I'm not just trying to find her to complete a quest for her. Alright. Where does she go on Thursdays? Like, despite all of the time that I've put into this game, I still don't know their schedules, which is actually kind of nice. It's a thing that I like about the game. Like, I could know them and memorize everybody's schedule and where they're going to be at every at any given moment of any given day, because I don't think it actually changes. But since I haven't gone out of my way to memorize that, it feels sort of dynamic. It feels like people have, varying schedules, because I haven't paid enough attention to actually memorize them all. Robin and Demetrius are up here. Sometimes Abigail hangs out around here. She does not appear to be here today. She could be over by the Wizard's Tower. Alternatively, she could be in the cemetery. I think she might hang out by the lake, by Leah's house, like Leah and Marnie's house as well. She hangs out at this bridge sometimes. Now, I'm just listing all of the locations that I've ever seen her at. There's Clint on his way to the tavern. She's not in the cemetery. Does she ever go to the beach? I think she might stand on the dock sometimes, but I also might be thinking of Sebastian. I know Sebastian hangs out down here. He likes to come here and smoke sometimes. Well, there's Willie. Doing whatever it is that Willie does. Mostly fish. Probably contemplate the deepest mysteries of the universe, if I had to hazard a guess. Willie seems like the type of dude who knows things. Like, things that he shouldn't know. Like, some eldritch things. Like, I'm not saying that I think Willie's the kind of guy who's like, oh, the GDP of X country is Y. It's like, oh, that's a weird fact for any given human to know, but particularly weird, I think, for a fisherman in a very small village. And I'm not implying that Willie has a lot of trivial knowledge, not trivial trivia, but rather I think Willie deeply understands like the foundations of the universe. All right, so she isn't in the cemetery. She might actually just be in bed. This is interesting. Take your order in a few moments. All right. Normally don't come here for anything in particular. Hello, Steve. What a pleasant surprise. I was just stopping in to relax after an 8-hour writing session. Bartender, 2 of your finest ales, please. There you go, sir. You know his name. Wait, I propose a toast to Pelican Town, to our friendship, to my good health, or to Elliot's doom. You know what? Let's toast to the town. To a harmonious future for the community. What a virtuous idea. Here's to Pelican Town. Strong stuff. What's the matter, Elliot? It's 1 beer. Apparently, Elliot is not much of a drinker. Well, that's exciting. Haven't seen that particular scene before. Alright, so it's just our speed is reduced. That's fine. I'm mostly just looking for Abigail, but I guess, since we can't find her, we'll head back to the farm and hopefully... Oh, we're going to need a ton of wood. 150 for the 5 kegs that I want to make. 1 tree is 21. Yeah, we're gonna be chopping down a lot of trees to make that happen. Unfortunately, it's a little late to be doing that today. Sap can go in there. Alright, well, let's go shut our animals in before I forget. We can always find Abigail tomorrow. We'll just keep the copper bar on us. The iron bars should be done smelting by now, but if they aren't, not the end of the world. So we'll actually just grab 5 more copper bars out of the... Well, actually, no, we don't even need to do that. We'll wait until we have all the wood required, because we have all the other requirements for the kegs. Yeah. So we'll just wait until we have enough wood. For now, we'll head to bed. Oh, actually, no. We'll dump all of these coral and stuff. I'll keep the white algae because we can actually use that for recipes. Yeah, we'll dump that stuff in the shipping container because I'm not going to take a special trip over to Willie's just to sell that stuff. All right, let's go to sleep for the night. I should check how many Omni Geodes that we got from the mine. Might make a trip out to Clint's, I guess, today now. All right, so it's Pierre's birthday. What is Pierre like? Clear and sunny all day. All right, spirits are happy again today. No mail, but we did get beans, which we can actually just straight up sell because we have more than enough bean seeds. All right, before we go harvesting crops, let's do this. And then we'll also handle our animals real quick before I get too distracted. All right, 1 egg. Oh, you didn't need to walk over here. I would actually much appreciate it if you'd move out of the way. Okay. I don't appreciate your sass, priest. Get out of here. Only 1 egg? This is surprising to me. But nothing that can be done about it, I guess. Ah, I should not have opened that door on my way past. That was silly of me. Not the end of the world, but we do now need to find our other cow out in the field. At least she didn't go far. Okay. There we go. Problem solved. You're welcome to leave the barn as well whenever you're ready. Not trying to rush you. Okay. Anything over here? No. Oh, got some stuff over here though. Maple syrup. So we'll be in the market to make a bee house as well. I'm less concerned about than making kegs, because kegs are profitable year-round. Bee houses are less so. But I do want to make more bee houses, just to have a diverse set of goods coming from the farm. Not strictly necessary to focus down on those right now, though. Like we're already producing honey, just maybe not as much as we could be. I mean, certainly not as much as we could be. We could devote the entire farm to making honey if we really wanted to, which would be very strange, but possible. All right, more beans. Fantastic. Okay. And honestly, I think just all of those crops can get sold. So let's go to the traveling merchant, and we'll also go see Krobus. And I guess we'll bring Pierre some, like, wine for his birthday, maybe? And also try and find his daughter. Actually, yeah, let's go do that first, because Abigail should just now be out and about. It's like 9 a.m., and I think that's typically when most of the people in town get up. I don't know if Pierre necessarily loves wine, but I'm going to grab him some. There we go. Let's head over into town. Then we'll go see Krobus, and then we'll go to the traveling merchant. We'll just make a reverse loop from what we normally do. Because I expect that Abigail will probably be standing around in the store this time of day. Could be wrong, but again, we can find her for sure tonight. Alright, is she around? She's not in her room. Ah, she's still in the kitchen. Fantastic. There you go. This isn't as exciting as I thought it would be. You are very welcome. Alright. 180 gold for something we had anyway. Easy peasy. Alright, Pierre. Have some wine on me. Although you probably could sample some of my wine anyway. Alright, well, he didn't love it, but he didn't hate it, so that's good enough for me, honestly. Okay. We're just making a ridiculous amount of money now. I told you. I told you we were going to get there. So let's go see Krobus. I went the absolute wrong direction for that, but whatever. It's not like we had to go far out of our way. Go ahead and give Krobus a diamond, as we always do. Buy the iridium sprinkler, and be on our way. How well does Krobus like us now? 2 hearts. We're getting there. You will be our friend, Krobus. Fear not. Alright. Sam's trying to do a kickflip. Let's go see what our traveling merchant has for sale. So we're only going to be 2 iridium sprinklers short of our full field come summer, which is incredible. I guess I'll grab this horseradish. There's no reason not to. Alright, what do you got for us today? Wood fence for 500. It would appear that you have a little bit of a price disparity between some of the items available in your shop today. I'm noticing that you're selling 2 cave carrots of what would appear to be equal quality. However, one is literally like 5 times as expensive as the other one, which is very confusing to me. And then you have a third option of the same thing available, which is a midpoint between the two. Oh, hey, artichoke, huh? Industrial pipe is furniture. All right. I kind of want to buy these 2 just to make seeds out of them. Oh, no, crystal fruits. Never mind, I don't want crystal fruit. I do want the artichoke, though. I'll take that. Because I've never seen artichoke seeds, I don't think. So we might as well turn one into seeds, and then we can start growing our own. And then just let it snowball from there. Wow, we actually have to clear some of these trees out. They're getting a little ridiculous. Thankfully, we have a reason to do so as well. Okay, well, we have more cranberries, which I largely don't care about. More corn, which I'm much more interested in. We should have done this before we went to Pierre's, but it's fine. Okay, cranberries can come down here. Actually, let's put our iridium sprinkler in while I'm thinking about it. Right there. Perfect. Yeah, just 2 more, and then we're done. We'll have all the iridium sprinklers we could ever want. That stuff can go in there. Let's go make some seeds, shall we? Once I do this round of seeds, we'll go start chopping down some trees and begin work on more kegs. All right. We're doing great on our strawberry seeds, actually. 1, 2. There we go. Beautiful. I was a little worried that we wouldn't be able to make it into seeds, but this was a non-issue. I'm gonna go... I really just need to put cobblestone there. I use that path so much. Those things can go in there. Alright, let's go chop down some trees. Snag that and this. Add our copper and iron bars. And then also our clay. Yeah, we can make one of them right now. We'll wait until we can make more. Wait until we have some of these trees taken care of. Okay. Don't want to cut either of those saplings down. We have a bunch of hay over here as well. Not that that's immediately necessary to acquire, but in the future we'll absolutely need that. We have plenty of time before winter. Possibly we'll even have another silo come winter. Like by the time we get there. Depend on how many more animals we get, I suppose. I want to upgrade the barn so that we can get pigs. That way we can start getting truffles, but it's a little ways off. All right. That was just a bush, so I'm not worried about the fact that I chopped that down. I don't want to chop down any of these non-pine trees. We have so many pine trees on the farm. Ooh, and we actually do have enough wood now to build our kegs. Fantastic. I do want to get rid of this stuff as well. There's no reason for it to sit around taking up space. Alright, crafting menu. Fantastic. Alright. Let's do... There we go. And then... We've done it. Alright. Since we have exactly 5 Silver Star cranberries, I guess I'll just make cranberry wine. Okay, well that feels pretty good. What do we need for bee houses? Coal, iron bar, maple syrup, 40 wood. Alright, so we just need 80 more wood. Well, not 80 more from what we have in our inventory, but 80 total wood, and we can make some more bee houses as well. So I suppose there's really no reason not to. Let's chop this down and hope that it comes, or it falls the right direction. It did. Got a couple of seeds out of that as well. I doubt we'll get 30 wood out of this tree. No, we're 5 short. That's alright. It's not like we don't have a ton of pine trees down here just waiting to get chopped down. And a ton more coming in. I'm actually pretty glad that I left this whole section wild. Mostly. Alright, so we need 16 coal, 2 iron bars, and our 2 maple syrup. I was very concerned that we weren't going to have enough iron. Okay, just the maple syrup. I'm all out of sorts on our requirements for bee houses, because I don't make enough of them. Or I don't make many of them, I guess. There we go. We have almost 10 of them now. I mean, we have 9 exactly. Alright, it would appear that all of our animals are inside. This is the case. Might as well grab this mayo and then the cheese that we made and sell that as well. I keep forgetting that this gate is here, but I guess I did need to walk up and around that way anyway. I hadn't planned on necessarily checking on our animals yet. Go ahead and put this sap and this wood away. pine cones, of which we have 1,000,000. And I'll put this stone away, and then I am going to go up and see Marlin and get rid of this glow ring that we don't need. And then we'll harvest our seeds. Then I don't know. Might as well grab that leek. Might as well grab all these leeks. That's a lot of leeks. Alrighty, that was unexpected, but welcome. What are you? Clay. Oh, well. Oh, I was gonna check on how many geodes we had, and I forgot. Oh, well. Always next episode. Especially because we won't have probably a ton to do next episode since the season's winding down. The episode after that, though, is going to be very hectic. I am back. You're correct. Have this glow ring. And you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy the lava katana. We have a ton of money. Like, despite the fact that we bought an iridium sprinkler and a 25,000 gold sword this episode, we're only like 5,000 or 6,000 gold short of where we started. So, yes, I did take a loss, and I spent all of our profits immediately. But we're coming up to the point where we're not going to need to buy iridium sprinklers anymore. And we shouldn't need a new weapon for a while now. So I think this is probably worth it. I think we're probably in an excellent spot, even despite spending all that money. Okay, mushrooms can go in here, strawberry seeds, corn seeds. We have 1 artichoke seed. It is intended to be planted in the fall. This is fine. No, potatoes can actually stay in there. 30 to 45, 55 to 64. This is beautiful. Okay. Let's see what type of leek we have in the... Actually, we could probably get up to the Adventurers Guild and sell this sword before they close at 10. If we take the minecart. Let's go to the mines. Oh, we're gonna have like just enough time, I think. Hey, we did it. I don't need a new sword, I just bought a new sword. Alright. Well, our next trip to the mine should be substantially better. Now that we can defend ourselves a little bit better. I always want to pick town there, because like, oh, town is where people live. But it's like, no, I live outside of the town. Alright. Let's check these leaks real quick. And by check the leaks, I mean check the fridge for leaks. We have just regular leaks. Okay. So we'll sell the other ones. Although we could give one of the gold star ones to George. I don't think it's the most important thing. We'll go ahead and put this clay back. And then I think we'll just be calling it an episode, honestly. And we got a bunch done. Fairly happy with how things went, honestly. Yeah. We put in 3 new iridium sprinklers, which is substantial progress. But that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Feedback is welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.